Hello, welcome back to Foolcraft. Well, the starter building's not done. I have managed to get a few things reorganized, as well as gone to fetch some villagers. But I'm gonna be needing one of these for the moment. And there's the guy I got the safari nuts from. This is somewhat of an update, somewhat of a setting up something else. I did manage to find some cows and a sand chicken while I was going for the villagers. These are going to get used over here. Since currently the chickens only apparently spawn in vanilla biomes, I'm going to use that sand chicken to get the others. I have got a flint chicken and redstone chicken egg here. Somewhere they're there. But you'll only do the first 4. Got a little storeroom here for switch boiler. And I grabbed an extra energy cell to charge up here. This will get compacted down a lot more once I get farther into Ender IO. But for now, give this a bit of a charge. I currently have 7 of the steam dynamos running, and enough wood to keep it going for a while. Once everything is charged, this actually does not waste any fuel. These will stop running and charge themselves once this is done charging. And we'll stop using any other coal. For the moment, while that's charging, I am going to make the other things. So first, the auto spawner. And the grinder. So I did go down into the dungeon, and I needed a diamond one, so I just made 1 transporter. Got a zombie spawner. Oops, wrong way. So actually, I need to get in here and configure this. So, extract, add route signal. I think just applying a signal should turn that off. That's fine. Now, one thing I will need to do here is add a chest. This is not long term, it's just going to be for the moment to get things started. Nope. I can't remember how far this actually goes out, so I may have to put some conveyors in here. for the moment, I'm going to add a piece of glass here so I can check on it. And I also need to get some wood to fill in the hole. So, glass there. Now, I believe that is still within range of this torch, so I will have to take that out. But for the moment, apparently the sheep wants to volunteer. Oh, well, maybe it isn't in range. Alright. Interesting effect of the sword. Yeah. Yeah. Should have put the glass in a different spot. Easy fix. Go. Now, the auto spawner. There. And first thing I need to do is power it. And it's already filled. Like that. These will continue to burn charcoal until this is full, and then they'll basically shut off. For now, I'm just going to be using the energy cells. But once I get farther into Ender IO, and I'm actually able to make the item conduit, I will be doing that instead. This, put it in right here, and flip. Which side is that? It's the back. Huh? Tap. Oh, that's the back. Okay. It's been a while since I really used these. Alright. So that should be supplying power to both of these. Of course, they're hanging out the back there. Come on. Wow, what is this thing's range? What? Over here. Or maybe it's because of that? Nothing in there. A little bit in there. Yeah, I am thinking I should have stuck in the conveyors. Because this apparently has very little range. I'm guessing the essence that in there is from the sheep. These guys aren't being hit at all. Well, this used to work. Let's hit back inside. Okay, so no, it's not thermal expansion, it's my factory. A router. Is there some other thing I am missing? No, I don't think so. That is very weird. It shouldn't just be passive mobs. I will be back after I take a look at this. Okay, after a little bit of playing around, I realized I partially forgot one thing about these. It needs a inventory behind the item. The harvester is the exact same way. And I forgot I need to stick one here. Now it is running properly. I did throw a few fans in there, but I need to increase their distance as well as throw a couple on the sides here. That way they can stay well within the range of this, which I believe is 3 wide and 3 out. It has been a while, so I could be wrong on that, but he's not being hurt. And I think he's right about there. Well, that guy walking in front of it just died. I made some of the conveyors from this mod, which have changed greatly since the last time I used them. You used to be able to run mobs on top of them. You can't anymore. They only do items. So, now, first, I will do the chickens. So, that copy? No. This will take a little bit. Let's get in there so I can grab it out. And I know I got a flint egg, but I still. There we go. One of each. So, next thing. Drop you there. And it doesn't really matter which one of these I take. So, let's grab the resin one. And plenty of mob essence in there. Toss that in. Let's see how much this takes per. There is enough flowing in there at the moment. I do not know how much it takes per cow. I'm also not sure what the quantity and efficiency is on these characters. I didn't notice it before they changed it to the mini moves. But I'll probably figure it out eventually. Yeah, I don't think you can breed these ones. So that wouldn't make any sense. So I gotta take the easy route. Cows, cows, more cows. That's enough. Gotta get out of here without releasing any. Well, they tried. I'll sort through them later. Figure out what all I have here. And probably do another run at it. Fortunately, it doesn't seem like the spawner is affected by the torch. I don't know why. I assume they should be. But that just means I'll have to throw some lighting in here. And at least for now, this is more of a temporary setup, in all honesty. Yeah, figure out a more permanent solution for this. And well, let's see. I think right now I need copper. Sap. I need copper and tin. Some of these characters are so close, I'm not even sure. What I am looking for, honestly. Clay. Your energetic alloy, that'll be very nice. Can't see what that one is. Maybe that's the clay. Of course, these characters now have the fences, so you can't see them at all. Oh well. Enough playing around for them at the moment. I also did start a small mob battalion. I went around and gathered up all the flowers. So I can get started on that. I initially just started because of the sword. Has a silver blade, emerald handle, which gives the silver's holy. Terra firma is the emerald that grants some healing while it's in the hand. Dark Traveler is from the Darkwood. Botanical gives an extra modifier. Ecological is, I believe, it regenerates on its own, though I did add mending moss to help that along since it seems a little slow. And I really need to get into that meteor and start AE. I've got Service Quartz and Charged Service Quartz down the mine, but I want to get better than Fortune 2 on this. Which, interestingly enough, did that stick around? Did it disappear? Somehow the pick copied itself. I didn't notice it, but I had it in the tool forge, stuck lapis on it, pulled it out, went to go do some mining. I come back, the pick is still in there with the lapis. And yet, I have the Fortune 2 on here. So, not quite sure what happened there. Get him back in the net for now. Let's see, I think I also have a cleric. No, you're the other librarian with wrecking. I have no idea what that enchantment is. And that's the cleric. I've made an electric crossbow, but I want to wait until I can get some of the better bolts, which I ended up having to waste the Ender Pearl item conduit trying to figure out what was going on with that. So I'll have to go enderman hunting. That is, as I said at the beginning, this is more or less a progress update, but I want to do the auto spawner and grinder on camera so you can see how those were set up. And again, this is all going to be changed up once I can get some more item conduit. And this can be routed into whatever storage system I have going. I think I am going to start a bit on Botania to get certain items from it, but I'm not gonna dive fully into it quite yet. And hopefully by next time I will have some more ender pearls so I can actually set up the one thing that this really needs. The Tesseract no longer exists. At least it's not in here. So, I want quantum storage, isn't it? Oh, deep storage. That's right, the original was quantum. No, the original was deep store. Quantum storage is not in here. Reinforcing, no problem. Plastic, no problem. But you need a dimensional transceiver. I believe the original recipe did take a tesseract. So, understandable, but at the same time, I need enderman heads. Those are going to be, well, I need one in the tree farm. Because of how fast those chests will fill up, they will backlog badly. And once I turn this on, this is going to take down a fair portion of this almost right away. Once it starts working. And these are already full. Or at least close to it. It is routed for saplings. And the apples go up there. One option I could do is stick out a second furnace. And I may just do that once I start getting more copper, which is really the holdup right here. And this whole section is going to be those steam dynamos. Once I get more ender pearls to make the item conduit, this will all be gone and I can stack this thing 3 high. So where that is, this one will get moved over down to the other end. And then everything from here on, there'll be one right there, and one on top. This whole thing will be steam dynamos providing me power. I need to start thinking about if I want to get into astral sorcery right away or not. Since I do have something there that I haven't even looked at yet. But unfortunately, this is probably running longer than I really needed to, so I will see you in the next one.